Peace, love to the family. So this video I'm sharing, I need to speak on because someone left a comment up under this section. Um, because I made a comment from the God is sharing this. And again, I'm gonna share the video along with this video I'm making here. And they said, "Oh, you all wrong," and you know, I prayed on this, we prayed on this, to get rid of the transgender and all of the evil and things of this nature. And now you're telling us that we made a bad decision. And, you know, so of course I left a comment explaining to this person that everything she's saying in her video is factual, but it goes deeper than that. See, dark matter energy utilizes everyone. And this is where it gets touchy because, well, you say, well, dark matter energy is allowing evil man to, well, there are certain laws set in place. One of those laws is free will, but that free will becomes limited when it is becoming reckless to a point where destruction will take place. And there's always going to be a balance, which is another one of the laws. Seven Hermetic principles we must study deeply. Duality, another one of the laws. So Donald Trump and this person saying, well, we prayed for all of this and someone to be in position to get rid of all of this evil and transgender and all of that, things of that nature, which is correct. So all of that is going to take place, but Donald Trump is playing both sides. AKA there would still be a choice, you know what I mean? So he's playing both sides, presenting things, man, that is not beneficial, and then things that is beneficial. He's doing things that is beneficial and things that is not beneficial. And then you would be the person to utilize keen discernment and you would have a choice. But this really goes deep, and I'm trying to articulate it without saying certain things, man, that people will be looking at me like, what the hell is this man saying? Even when I say, well, dark matter energy utilizes everyone, and then I'm speaking of these principles and laws that's set in place that one could not go against. So even with Donald Trump playing both sides, they have to present another option, which is the duality, the opposite of the evil. They have to present the good. This is why they put things into the movie. This is what they have to do. They cannot completely lie to you without revealing the truth at the same time. Do you hear what I just said? So with all of that being said, everyone is getting excited. You even see me making posts and things of this nature, but again, everything that I do is intentional. I do it for a reason. You know what I mean? There's a reason behind why I do it, because we still have people, man, that are asleep. So sometimes, man, you have to spoon feed them. You know what I mean? And then they'll grow and grow, and then when they grow and grow, then you can give them bigger mouthfuls. You know what I mean? They need more than just a spoonful, as when they was just a baby. You know what I mean? So we can relate it to that. So this is what I do. Everything that I do, I'm coming from the spiritual family. I am operating from the heart space, aka the seat of consciousness. So love will always be shown, man, to whomever you are across this planet. Because people may say, well, how can God see? This is the problem. People's understanding of God is not what it should be. You know what I mean? They thinking that it's a man, a he, a she that deals with emotions and is emotional wreck is such as yourself. Like, no, family, man. Like, we have plenty of examples of people, such as gurus, you know what I mean, prophets, you know, and then if you are paying attention, we have people, man, that pull information, man, out of nowhere and can attain information. I can go through a list of names of highly intelligent, articulate, articulate speaking people and things of this nature. But to stay on point with this topic, um, people's understanding of God is not what it should be, family. So pay attention to all information that is being put out, and don't be so quick to get emotional and get stuck in your ego, thinking that, like, oh well, what is she saying is wrong? Like, how can she say what she's saying? Like, so she's saying that what we all wanted is wrong, like we chose wrong. Like, nah, you chose correctly. And the reason why the choice was, see, it's real tricky. It's almost like, man, you say, people would say, well, you saying God is the devil and, you know what I mean, Jesus, so to speak. God is good and evil, I should say. Let me say that. Let me not even bring in these characters that we see and read about and things of this nature. Because even you are a character, aka your avatar is just a spaceship. We are not this body. We are not this brain. Nicholas, Negus, kings and queens of planet Kai. So this is why I'm always pulling from the spiritual. You know what I mean? I think critically, I'm able to see information, right? And before I become emotional, I analyze information, and then while I'm tuning into certain information, whether I'm reading it or listening to it, I ask questions to myself. I say, okay, well, what does this mean? Why is this happening? There's all types of things going on, man, within my heart space, aka my mental spirit. And I go through this real critically, and you know what I mean? And then I contemplate, as you will always hear me say, you know what I mean, at the beginning of my videos, is contemplating over information. So when we are talking about, oh well, someone thinking, man, that I'm saying God is good and evil, well, it's it's a touchy subject. Our free will of choice is definitely evident, but is limited, especially if one's choice, man, is to utilize pure evil and then have no good. And we have these certain type of beings, you know what I mean? So this is where, you know what I mean, the good will always take over. You know what I mean? Love is the strongest force, man, in the universe. And the reason why it's the strongest force, because dark matter energy loves all, but he will derail, man, the evil, man, that one is trying to do. So certain things have to get played out. Certain individuals have to get utilized. You know what I mean? What I'm sharing here, this is not something, man, that I'm pulling, man, from a book. This is coming strictly off the top of the dome. It's coming off of my high level of insight, comprehension. Someone, man, of a that does great study and he was a white gentleman. He says to me one time, and this was in prison, because I did some time. Um, but that's a whole nother story. And I don't regret anything before, because all things that take place, and even the times that I've went to prison, which was only 2 times, I've learned so much, family. And then my whole movement in prison was not to soak over being there, because I placed myself there. I knew the consequences of what it is that I was doing, and all the way down, man, to having lawyers and paid lawyers in position, and knowing the amount of time that I can get while doing the things that I was doing or engaging in. But getting behind those walls, my mentality is, now I have the opportunity, man, to sit and learn and dive off into shit. So I'm ordering all types of books. I'm observing people, man, and going to people and saying, oh, well, teach me this. And then we make a business transaction. Okay, if you teach me this, I'll teach you this. Okay, well, let's work. I am not what you think I am. You are what you think I am. And this is for most, man, that, may know me and tend to think that they truly know me. But moving forward, family, um, he said to me, he says, you have a very perceptive mind. You know what I mean? So there was an admiration there. From that point on, I already knew, because he seen how I move every time I came out of the cell. You know what I mean? I'm always in study. I always got a book. I'm reading. I'm to myself. I'm to myself, even, man, in the world. I am a Capricorn. Uh, I might even share a little information about Capricorns. And then me being a life path 33, my overall life path, and then a life path 7 according to the day of the month, 2 plus 5. So I was born on a particular month. I'm not going to say, and then because then I'll be giving you too much of my energy, feeding you into who I truly am. But even so, it doesn't matter to me much. You know what I mean? Because I am that I am. So there's nothing, man, that one can truly do to me that I don't allow to be done to myself, truly. But one has to truly understand whom the fuck there is. So moving forward, it's a touchy subject when I speak of such things. But Donald Trump is being utilized, family. He's playing both sides. Can you not see that? If he is in JFK, they looking to stop. So they have certain good within themselves. They have good things that they want to do. Things, man, that is beneficial to us all. But then they also, man, have other things, man, that one would be like, okay, well, that's not what I chose. And then you still have the choice. So pay attention, family. I hope, man, that I've brought great clarity and sparked the fire in you, man, to seek knowledge. Because when you seek knowledge sincerely from the heart, man, things will take place within yourself. Your breast will begin to expand. And when you hear me say the beginning of my videos, I send the heart chakra love frequency to all the family and the people of the world. Love is the answer to everything in life, and one must dive deep into your mental health, and one must operate from the heart center. I do not say things frivolously, and I know, I don't have a big following, and I don't care to have a big following. What I care for, though, is whomever follows, that you are following me for a reason, because I notice a lot of people follow me but I'm not sure that they tune in. You know what I mean? Because, I say all the time, share, you know what I mean, my videos. You know, my level of speech, man, is not like most. And for those that know, you know what I mean, will truly be able to comprehend, or maybe not. You know what I mean? Well, I am him, Master 33, Ascended Master Dragon from the ninth dimension. With that being said, I love you all truly. Stay focused, stay disciplined. You must detox and cleanse at this current time. This is very important. Um, and you must operate from the heart center. Dive deep into your mental health, family. I love you all truly. Peace, love to the family. Earth, niggas. Peace, goddess. I'm about to just end this live. Hope all is well.